on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
I'm Luke Summerhays.
I'm James J. Miles.
I'm Andrew Rice.
I'm James the Chester Stewart.
And you're listening to Monster Mash.
And on this week's episode, we're hunting the Rathian.
Ooh.
Fire-breathing female wyverns, also known as queens of the land. With powerful legs and poison-secreting tails, they hunt mainly on the ground. Sometimes seen preying as a couple, Rathians and Rathalos cooperate well.
Do they though? When you're
Indeed
fighting
they
them?
do. Indeed they do.
Yeah, they do. They're pretty on board. They don't fight each other or anything, do they?
Yeah, it's pretty rare that they'll fight each other. It will happen, but they'll be in sync.
Yeah, it's a pretty spot on description. They're getting good. They're getting good with that.
Yeah, do you know what my
what?
favourite thing about that description is?
What's that?
So they say wyvern. I really hate anything where they use the word dragon for something that's got 2 legs and wings.
What's
Like Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones gets it wrong. A dragon has got arms and legs and wings.
So Dark Souls.
Dark Souls gets it right because the drakes and the wyverns don't, but the actual dragons do.
That's true. Yeah, they kind of stand upright, don't they?
Yeah, Monster Hunter does that as well. It's got wyverns, and then when you fight the actual dragons, they've got the 6 limbs.
Which dragons? The other dragons.
The elder dragons, a lot of them, they look like proper dragons, arms, legs, and wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now think about it. Yeah.
Because, like, in my head, like, the dragons is like a properly mythical end of the world, like Smaug.
Yeah.
And then, like, a drake is the one that, like a Monster Hunter monster, is just an animal.
A garden variety lizard, except also
Yeah.
garden variety.
Like, sort of, a wyvern, a Rathian, you could imagine it evolving. And then, like, the elder dragons, it's like, nah, fucking hell, this is bad news. This is end of the world shit.
Once in a millennia, apocalyptic bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I like this.
Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, Lord of the Rings, good. Game of Thrones, bad.
Mega Man 2 does it right as well with the dragon you fight in that.
Yep.
But there's
What's
no
Capcom? They obviously have a staunch.
Yeah, they clearly do.
Well, Dragon's Dogma is Capcom, and that takes dragons very seriously.
But yeah, just going back to the description, I think it's pretty much spot on. The Rathian is absolutely more of a land-based battle than the Rathalos, which we'll get to, I'm presuming, next week. Purely because of the fact, she just runs about and she'll occasionally do her spinny move, but it's more just her charging and then firing at you.
Yeah, in terms of going into the air, she only does what sort of the bird wyverns have already done, which is she escapes by flying away.
Yeah.
But in the actual fight, she's mostly.
Yeah, she doesn't usually do like any kind of aerial based attacks. Like if she attacks from the air, it's when she's going to land. Like
She does
during the
her,
attack.
She does her like spin to
The
win.
tail
Yeah.
flip, yeah. The tail flip.
But that could almost be
class
a
as
jump.
aerial.
It's just hovering while she's doing it. To be
Yeah.
fair. I consider that an aerial attack, but everything else is done, on the ground with her stomping about, which I suppose is why she's the counterpart to King of the Skies.
Well, the Queen of my land is Elizabeth II, and I'll not hear otherwise.
She's not my queen.
No, I hate the monarchy. Fun fact, as a 7 or 8 year old or something, the Queen visited my city.
Yeah.
And me and my friends stood in the crowd and shouted, "Up the Republic!"
She came to our town and opened a park, and we all applauded quietly. No, we're all quite happy with the Queen. She opened a park. That's a new park for us to play on.
Was it a good park though?
It was a good park, yeah. And it had
Did you climb up the slide?
I didn't climb up the slide. It was a twisty slide, quite a difficult one to climb up. Now, had it been the
Did you try?
Rathian who was opening the park, that would have been another story entirely.
I fear that she might have also destroyed the park.
There's a park opened near me recently that did get burned down, so maybe they got the Rathian to open that.
We asked for the Queen, not the Queen of the land.
Oh, and now she's eating the children. Fuck's sake, this has all gone really badly.
So maybe it's an elaborate plan by the Rathian to lure children to the park, saying, "I'm going to open a park today, kids. Come on." So we talk about the monster in the game.
The monster is you.
She was in the first one, right? The very first.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rathian and Rathalos are pretty much the Pikachu of Monster Hunter.
The Pikachu.
Oh, you know.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I don't really remember because I did, as I said, countless times. My only exposure to Monster Hunter 1 is that a Let's Play. I don't really remember her too much in the Let's Play, but I don't think she's changed much over the years.
I mean,
I don't think they would
It's-
dare like kind of change them too much. Like they do it with the subspecies of them, but
Mhm.
like the standard ones, I think their attacks have pretty much stayed consistently the same.
And I
over
think they're
each kind
pretty
of game.
like classic with their attacks. Like they're not fancy attacks. They just do what they would do.
Mhm.
Do big flips, do big fire breeds.
I think that's why
Have a
like
nice time.
Rathian's like one of my favourite fights in Monster Hunter.
it is a good fight.
It's a good challenge, and like once you get it down, like once you fight it enough, like dodging, like it's certain attacks is just it's fun to
Yeah,
do.
about that.
It just becomes like a
Well,
dance.
Well, she's a very pure fight, and I think that is the ultimate average monster.
Well, again, that's why I found it weird that in Generations the Kezu came first.
In
Because
terms of
fighting,
like mid-tier monsters, yeah.
but fighting the Rathian is here is a Wyvern, have fun, and it's like if you just want a plain Wyvern, she captures it perfectly, and then from there you go to all the weirder ones. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you want a Wyvern, she's spot on. She looks pretty cool, nicely detailed, breathes fire, bit of poison, jumps around, seems to have a tail. Pretty on the
Jump
money.
around. Just jump around.
I wonder if we'll ever do an episode without making that joke.
What jump around? That's the first time it's been made, isn't it?
It's definitely not, mate.
To be fair, I do sing it pretty much constantly.
Whenever
so-
someone mentions a monster jumping around, I think we said it about the Great Macau, and we've just done it every week since.
It's quite odd
Jump
for.
up, we're getting down.
So, talking about things we do every week, there's the Rathian, like anything similar, like in the Jurassic.
I mean, no. It's very much a fantasy monster. It's a
Boo.
bit like a pterosaur, bit like a T-Rex, but not really like either of them.
It's quite odd that she does use poison. Like you wouldn't really expect that. Like dragons and poison don't really. Wyverns and poison don't really go together. Really?
A woman's weapon, though, mate. Woman's weapon.
Oh,
That might very well just be what it is.
you reckon? Yeah.
Speaking of the gender thing for a second, it's a bit weird that the female one ends in Ian. If you think of like comedian or whatever, the female
I
would
thought you
be
were
Ian.
literally just going to go for someone called Ian.
No,
Thought he was
but
going
it's
for
like when I was trying to work out the etymology of it, like the suffix Ian, it genuinely says a male profession.
Yeah. But then a loss. That's not really a suffix for anything unless you.
Yeah, I think they're just vaguely animalish words. I don't think there's been that much thought put into them.
What about wrath? Does that mean anything?
It's German for revenge. I suppose if she is, the queen, she's the mother, and then the fight is built around, well, not the fight, but her behaviour is very much built around protecting her nest.
Yeah, very ground based, staying low to the ground, shooting.
And if you touch her eggs, you are going to get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That also explains like why they show up a hell of a lot in the egg quests that you get in the game.
Yeah.
Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire.
So, because she's been around that long, she does have a lot of different subspecies, right? Yep.
Yeah, I mean, big one, obviously, you've got Pig Rathian to go with Blue Rathalos, because obviously. But you've got like Hardcore, Dread Queen, all that sort of thing.
I don't think I fought a gold Rathian yet. Is
I
that
haven't.
that different from
The
the regular?
harder, isn't it? I don't think it's got much extra in the moveset.
Like again,
Just
it's
big. Bouncy.
It's just this weakness. Like it changes its weakness, and I don't think the moveset doesn't seem to change all that much.
It, like most upgraded ones, it just uses its attacks a bit more.
Mhm.
A bit more fire and a bit more poison.
Oh yeah, the fire bite. Like, it does like a fire bite that's like more extended.
Pink Rathians wield their toxic tails more skillfully than normal Rathians,
Yeah, they do a different tail flip that's got like a wider radius on it.
and use a wide variety of
Yeah,
attacks to
the
weaken
pink
their
one
prey before
is
eventually
horrible.
moving in for the kill.
Fuck the pink one. Fuck it right
Yeah,
off.
like that tail flip that throws me off so much because I'm like to think I'm pretty good at dodging the normal Rathian's like tail flip, but when a pink one does it, it's just no chance.
Speaking of tough fights, you mentioned Dread Queen there. I think that's one of the toughest fights I've fought so far in Generations. Just seemed
Yeah, she doesn't muck about.
no, just the poison. It's like in Pokemon, you got like poison and then toxic. I think she just inflict like toxic poisons, isn't she?
Yeah, same in Dark Souls.
Yeah, just rips you down. Absolutely rips you down.
Really want to fight the Dread Queen more.
She actually has a really cool description as well.
Oh yeah.
Every rose has its thorns. The Dread Queen's thorns are barbs full of deadly venom.
I wouldn't say she was much of a rose either, to be honest.
You leave her alone. She's beautiful. Don't let Dread King.
Dread Queen Rathian is bae.
Proud, independent Rathian.
All the Rathians, independent, throw your hands up at me.
Let's say in her description, she blooms proud and alone amidst her own desolation.
The guy would explain these things like Rathians throw their hands up, they're not got bloody hands, they're wyverns.
I'm assuming we'll talk about this as well, the Rathalos, but has the Rathian ever missed a game in the series?
Yep, even in Monster Hunter 3.
Yeah, well, she's definitely
they're
trying,
in-
yeah.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah,
every
she
single
is, like I say, pretty much the star.
Well, besides the Rathalos.
For the power couple of the
game. I
Monster
think
Hunter
there'd be an
universe.
actual, there would be a real uproar if they never had the Rathian and Rathalos in the Monster Hunter game.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Means they do have to constantly keep updating with the game. Eventually it's going to feel a bit dated, surely.
Yeah,
But like I said, I
it's-
think she's just such a basic fight. She's just such a benchmark fight,
It's an
flying.
important fight as well, I think. the Rathian.
Yeah.
she just fights like a wyvern, so people aren't going to expect it to change that much because she behaves exactly how you'd expect that monster to behave. They've captured it so well. I think they can keep putting it in every game. And no one's going to really be annoyed as long as they get in other monsters as well.
Stop being negative, Jay.
I'm not being
Long-
negative.
Long may she reign.
I'm just suggesting maybe it's time for the monarchy to fall. And maybe it's also time for the Rathian to be taken out of Monster Hunter.
No! Don't be crazy.
God save our gracious queen. Long live our noble queen. God save the queen.
Bum 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 bum.
The Republic.
Next week, and I really don't want to fight it. It's the disgusting minger of a cunt, Savolvidin.
Disgusting nigger of a cunt.
Jesus.
Blimey.
We'll get on to that next week.
If you've enjoyed this nonsense, please do follow us on Twitter at MonsterMashPod, and whatever podcast platform you listen to us on, be it iTunes or anything else, give us a 5-star rating and a review, help push us up the charts. And if you've got friends who play Monster Hunter, just tell them about the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's make 2017 the year of Monster Mash.
Let's do that. I was gonna say it's never going to happen, but let's do that. Let's
Oh,
do that.
believe!
I
Jay.
do believe. I
Do
do
you
believe.
believe in life after love?
And what else I believe in is sending tweets to Andyman at 949. Send him tweets of Freddie Mercury.
With or without the mustache?
I don't think I've ever seen him without the moustache, so...
Well, without then, broaden his world. And thanks for listening.
See ya!
Hate fighting Rathians at the best of times, so I'm sure this will be fun.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. So, fuck everything.
Shut up, Dickens.
Lisa, can I have some more tail swipes?
We're a very Dickensian podcast, considering we had our Christmas special was for the fucking Christmas Carol. Oh, cheers.
Ah, governor.
You're going Phil Dickens, aren't you, tonight, Andy? Pip, pip, governor! Please, sir, can I have more life powder?
Thanks, cunt.
You're welcome.
Fuck off!
Would fucking move when it's
Wait,
the way of my honor.
he's just not very good.
That's because I didn't take a max after dying the first time.
So you are on low health. Cunt.
Yeah.
Numpty. Ah.
Hey!
And yeah, I
Bishop
just
nail.
put my weapon away then.
Well,
I did call life powder as soon as I took the hit.
Yeah, I would literally press Y.
Yeah.
I was getting it myself.
Right, do you reckon we can beat her in underwear?
Yeah.
We can. Well, we're almost.
I think we
there.
can. You just made a
We had
mistake.
the tail and everything, didn't we?
Yeah.
I just have to be a bit more careful this time.
It's more just not with Max posting in. And
Hopefully I can get the feline foodie. Fuck off! I don't think aerial style suits the Rathian fight.
it's not great. I wasn't having an awful time with it.
I don't think I've pulled off one dodge yet.
Shit. Stuck in a corner. Oh dear.